Before we get into this video, I have a huge announcement. Me, the Pokewrath and Ozimitsu will be hosting our own Pokemon YouTube panel at London Anime Con on February 16th, 2019. I honestly can't believe I've gotten an opportunity like this, but I'm super excited for it. If you're all within the UK area and want to meet me there, I'll leave the Anime Con details in the description below. I'll even be trying my best to livestream the actual panel. With that announcement now said though, let's roll the intro for this video. What's going on guys, I'm Maze, and recently we got a brand new preview for the upcoming Pokemon Sun and Moon anime Pony Island arc. So because of that, I decided for today's video that I will break down that preview and give my thoughts and theories alongside it, while also updating you guys about this new news. Let me know in the comments down below for today's question of the day though, what you thought of the preview. I'd love to hear. But with the intro for this video now said, let's jump right into this discussion. So the first scene we get introduced to within the preview is Ash arriving at Hapu's house where he reunites with Gladion. This of course confirming that Gladion returns, which is extremely hype for me personally, simply because 1, we needed to see another battle between Ash and Gladion before the Alola League, which later into the preview they indeed do battle, and 2, Gladion is just such a fantastic character anyway, who doesn't love him? Focusing more on this reunion though, I honestly don't think Gladion will just be present for one battle episode, but rather to serve more of a purpose in this arc, such as maybe alongside Ash's and Hapu's help, helping Lily find a Z-Ring and even partake in the Fairy type trial. Is it just me who sees this? Let's not forget too that within the Pokemon games, Hapu and Lily have a great bond. So I could see Hapu really wants to help Lily get a Z-Ring so she can become a better Pokemon trainer. Lily shown her strong will to become a better trainer before they start to search for a Z-Ring and even partake in that very type trial. Hell, maybe if Plumeria actually shows up in an episode of the Pony Island arc, like I predicted in my episode 104 discussion, Lily could end up helping defeat Team Skull, which would be awesome. Also, Team Skull grunts are actually confirmed at least. I'll leave a link to that discussion video in the description, iCard, and end card, if you haven't watched it already. Moving away from that reunion though, much like I stated earlier, Ash and Gladion have a battle. Ash using his Dusk Lycanroc, while Gladion uses his Midnight Lycanroc, which the entire scene we got to see of those two battling was just thrilling. Like, I was trembling just by watching it. It was that stunning. I really love how we get to see more of these Lycanrocs having a rivalry too, seeing as that rivalry hasn't really gotten addressed since Gladion's debut episode, aka episode 27, or maybe even episode 37, which was the episode in which Ash's Rockruff evolved into Lycanroc. So, that's great that they're getting focus again. Towards the end of that outstanding action though, we then witnessed Gladion prepared to use Devastating Drake, the Dragon type Z move, while Ash decides to counter it by using Splintered Storm Shards, successfully pulling it off, while the preview then fades to its exit. Which I'm putting my bets on Gladion actually coming out victorious in this Z move battle, and maybe even the battle overall. As if I believe Ash will defeat Gladion in the Alola League, Ash has to at least lose to Gladion once before the Alola League, which this is the perfect opportunity to do so. And this is even more of a reason of why I'm really excited to watch this battle. Despite Gladion having the Dragon type Z move too, I still think there's a chance that Ash would end up getting this Z Crystal as well, as there's only really main characters that can't share the same Z Crystals as Ash. For example, Kiori and Ash, while people like Ash and Gladion can share the same Z Crystals, such as the Rockanium Z. So, yeah. Why I believe Ash and Gladion actually battle in the first place though, I believe it's because they both want to battle Hapu, the Kahuna. But of course, she can only do one battle at a time, So this battle is to determine who will battle her first. But after Ash ends up losing against Gladion, he could then do some training on this island and maybe even end up catching a Pokemon if we're lucky enough. Kommo-o, please! But actually, remember that image of Kommo-o alongside other spoiled Pokemon months ago? Well, maybe that Kommo-o could actually be Gladion's, seeing as he has the Dragon type Sea Crystal. I mean, sure, obviously he can use Dragon type Sea moves on non-Dragon Pokemon, but it would still make sense for Gladion to own this Pokemon anyway, if Ash doesn't end up catching it. Of course though, I could be wrong about Ash losing here, and he could end up winning against Gladion, which would be pretty nice regardless, and maybe I'm even wrong for why Ash is even battling Gladion in the first place. It could just be a battle for fun, or for another particular reason. But let me know in the comments down below what your overall thoughts on this preview are. I love to hear. As for everybody, pretty much concludes my thoughts on this preview. Oh yeah, I'm willing to bet Ash will at least get the Incineroar Sea Crystal from Hapu at the end of their Grand Trial battle though, whenever that may happen. Just thought I'd at least mention that, as I've been getting a lot of comments asking what I think would happen regarding that. Anyway, if you did enjoy this news update and discussion though, then please be sure to consider leaving a like, a share, and if you're new here, a subscribe along with hitting that bell icon to stay in loop with all things Pokemon anime related. If you want to support this channel in any further way, I also have a Patreon. Link in the description below. Thank you for watching everybody. This is DISCOUSSION, signing out.